Take two. take three. So this is the intro to the last few days that we've had, because we've been on the road. We've done a 2-day event in Port St. Lucie, and it was kind of interesting. So this is a little bit at the very beginning. This is Bugs Bunny holding a carrot, which could have come from the city of Port St. Lucie Community Garden, but I expect not. But that's not why we're here. And even those geese down there are watching us. Can you see them in the background? There's about 1 million wildlife back there, but that's not why we're here. Come over here. We are here for the Arts and Craft Expo of St. Lucie. Let's see how it goes.
So here we are at Port St. Lucie. This is where we're going to be having the market. And just across the field is where we have our camper.
Get off my land.
Christian. And we also have our bikes locked up here at the back. So that is where we are for the weekend.
All right. So it's Saturday morning. It's about 8:45. Chastity has her coffee, so she's slightly awake.
Slightly awake, yeah.
So makes a difference having this huge RV. Costs quite a lot on gas to get here. So this is the first time we've done a 2-day event, but we basically arrived yesterday about this time yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And they allowed us to set up early, and so we've been able to have a shower and get ready and you know, relax. Yesterday we went on a very long ride on our bikes, which ended up being 17 miles when it was only supposed to be 2. So our butt cheeks are singing a new song today.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, nice to have the RV here. We can get a nice hot shower.
So this is us in the morning before our first 2-day show in the RV in Port St. Lucie. So we'll take you down now and show you before it starts and the setup that we have. Here we are, yo.
So here we are with our whole setup, and we're ready to start the market.
Yep. It's a bit breezy, it's a bit cold, but it's okay. There's loads of people. There's probably like 300 vendors or something.
Something like that.
So we're just waiting for the children, you know, so we can prey on them and sell them things.
So they can have fun.
Yeah, they can have fun too.
And here is the market all around us.
You can only really see the backs of lots of tents because we're on a weird aisle, but we'll show you some more of what else is here, and maybe we'll interview a couple of the people that are here. That would be interesting, wouldn't it, viewers?
Okay. So did you have fun making something here today? What did you make? A cat. Can I see it? Awesome. Does your cat have a name? What's the name? It's what? Riley? Cool.
So we weren't feeling quite so great the whole day, because what happened is the weather turned on us, and the first day didn't end up being so good. But in the vulnerable nature of internet and YouTube videos, here's a bit from then. It's almost 3 p.m. and I'm not used to doing these long events, and it's kind of overcast and it's gone quiet, but it gets quite hard after a few hours of being around, and I'm not used to that. How do you feel, Chastity?
A bit overwhelmed and tired.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, we're not used to these longer events, so then you get all like, oh, I can't be bothered, and then you got to try to turn it on as some kids and people walk by, which isn't happening very often. So
I was thinking that there would be a lot more kids here.
yeah. So a little bit, I guess a little bit discouraged-ish, but you know, still in it, and we shall see what happens. So tomorrow is a new day, so see what happens then. So it did get better though, and it ended up that the second day was a lot better than the first, and
It
we wrapped the whole
was.
thing up, and we took away
Mhm.
so much valuable advice. This is our huge takeaway. It wasn't we really broke even on the whole thing,
Right.
but the learning experience was talking to two of the vendors,
Yeah.
a couple that we were next to in the RV, and
Mhm.
also the couple that were next to us that have been doing this stuff in the next vending tent to where we were.
Mhm.
They'd basically been doing this stuff for 10 years. I tell you what, you can learn more in 10 minutes talking to some really cool. So I'm shaking the
Yeah.
cameras, the laptop's on my cup. So you can learn more in 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
so that was what we've learned. So we've learned probably so well. But anyway, you can't
Yeah.
really quantify it because they
Mm.
gave us so much good advice
Yeah.
about the type of events and stuff like that. So we
Mhm.
wrapped it up and it was good. And then we
It
headed
was.
off. And then what did we find? We found a car park by the beach.
We did.
So let's go and look at that beach.
Yeah, let's look. So last night we stayed at a car park that was at Publix and it was across from the beach. We came over to see the sunrise, and there's a bunch of surfers that have the same idea.
Are
Ready?
you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so that was our little experience. It was pretty nice because
Yeah.
we were in a car park there at Planet Fitness, and we thought, oh, we're going to be bothered here.
Mm.
But no, there was like 20 different surfer vans and stuff, so it was all pretty cool, and no one bothered us.
No.
The guy in Publix said, no, you'll be all right. He used to work the night shift. He said I didn't tell you about this, but
Oh, you
he
didn't?
used to start at 2 a.m. and he said he never sees anyone get bothered. So we trusted him and it worked out pretty good. It was a nice free night somewhere to stay.
Yeah, very
Um,
tranquil.
yeah, it was nice to see the sunrise with the coffee in the hand.
Yeah.
And so then we head off, and actually we saw something pretty cool, which you liked, didn't you?
I did.
And should you show them a video of what we saw?
Yeah, definitely. And where did we see it?
In a rest stop.
Rest stop. So here we stopped at a rest stop to take a little break and to check the tires to make sure that they were the right air pressure, because we forgot to when we left the beach. And we see this cool tractor trailer truck pulling these old wagons. If you can see there. You can see them all. And I think they're drawn by horses. So I'm going to stop this video and I'm going to turn it around and I am going to show you. So see, it's Carolina Carriage Horse and Tackle Superstore. So this is obviously something that they do from South Carolina. And there you can see some of the wagons. You probably can't see them too well, but I thought that they were really cool. And this bottom one is even wooden, so that's really cool. And even their trailer has all the old wagon wheels.
So we head off from there, and we've signed up for something called Harvest Host, which if you're moving around in an RV is basically you can get these places where you can stay for free. So, but nothing's ever as straightforward as that because, well, you'll see. First time using Harvest Host as recommended by all professional RVers. Problem was I put the wrong dates in, and we just called and it's here on it. We're here at a day when it's not open, but the gentleman said, well, you know what? I think he felt sorry for me because I'm so clueless. They're gonna let us stay here anyway. And what's it called? This place?
Something Pioneer.
It's like the Pioneer Settlement. So it's all closed, but they're letting us stay here the night, which is really nice because it's really nice in there. And we'll show you a little bit of it if we're allowed to leave our RV. And we make mistakes, but then we learn, right? So the wrong dates.
And here is a little gander at this really cool old boat that they have.
So we did get in.
Did.
And we found some friends, didn't we?
We did.
We had some moments with some friends. Check it out.
Here are the beautiful peacocks. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll spread their wings.
Who's going to spread your wings? Anyone up for it? Any volunteers?
No, but look at that tail. Beautiful.
You guys going to do that spread thing?
Okay, spreading a little bit. Meet the goat and the donkey. I don't know their names, but I bet they're pretty awesome.
So that was the animals, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was so nice just to walk around. They got like these old buildings which they brought from the like 1900s or something and put them here.
Yeah, they're really cool. Even an
So
old
it's
house.
Barberville.
Barberville, yeah.
Check out Barberville if you're in the mid-Florida area.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
It's the pioneer settlement.
mhm.
So it's pretty cool. A lot of information and really cool that we got to walk around all by ourselves because they're not actually open, but they let us, and the cats followed us around.
Yeah, we should have got that.
We should
So
have.
that's the end of the video.
Hmm.
Any concluding words, Chastity?
Recommend coming here because it's really cool, and it's either $10 when they're open per person or whatever, or a donation, but it was like well worth it because they went above and beyond.
Yeah, and they have these little
let us in.
festival things going on.
Mhm.
There's like some like bluesy kind of like all non-amplified music, you know, like
Yeah.
grassroots stuff, and they're going to be doing something like that. So we're even thinking of coming back for them.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe we'll bring you along for the ride.
Hmm.
See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.